How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Town of Salem 2. In this video, we'll be playing as the Doomsayer. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as a Doomsayer. We are number 4 on the list. Let's get it. Doomsayer Gaming, boys. We've got number 5. Pinging number 3, whose name is Crack Dealer, saying, "Psst, you got some?" And then 3 says, "No." And then 5 says, "Come on, bro." Bro, the way he said no, he goes, "No." Oh, man. I need to beat my LOL tournament, says 5. Wow. All right, so 12 claims town protect. No, he says he wants protection on him. We've rolled Doomsayer. Our job this match is to pay close attention to the chat, figure out what people are, and then try to guess them correctly. If we guess 3 players correctly, we win. That's all we have to do. So, we have all the achievements on this roll. You guys can probably tell that Doomsayer is one of my favorite roles in this game. I love scrolling it. I love playing it. It's fun to figure out what people are. It's also fun to be neutral and not be on a team. Because that way no one can let you down. No one other than yourself. Number 6 dies night 1. Pretty typical stuff. 6 getting messed with. Actually, this time round I take it back. He walked into a veteran. Did he walk into the the drug dealer? The crack dealer? I don't know. But we know a veteran exists, so let's try to guess that guy. Maybe he'll open claim veteran. They've killed the baker. And 12, the guy asking for protection, died too. Alright. Sheesh. I don't like that so many people died this quickly. The game might end before we have a chance to win. 12 was investigator and died to Shroud. Okay. So there's Coven, Shroud, Veteran. The baker was not solo. So there's more neutral apocalypses. Vet. Shroud. More NA. Death Note says swag. Alright. Try to figure this one out, boys. Hopefully we didn't get checked on night 1. Who was this guy checking? Me. Although he wouldn't have found me with any crime. So we would have been okay. 1 is claiming lookout and says 12 visited by 2. Not sure if 2 shroud or got shrouded. Alright. So 1 claiming LO. 15 says Baker dying to Coven. Also 2 might be shroud. They're not really defending. 15 says Baker dying to Coven means more apocalypse. Yes. 7 says I'm just going to state who I visited last night and it was 15. Smiley face. 7 is a visiting role. Is anyone here celebrating that they, got a kill as a veteran? They say 7, what is that claim? True. What is that claim? Apoc dying to Coven means no defense means more than 1 Apoc. Yes. They're voting 2. Although, I probably don't want to vote 2 if they're Shroud. 2 did not even defend. He would have been voted anyway. Okay, do you think 5 is veteran or do you think it's 3? Who is it? He stopped speaking. 14 whispers 3. Okay, 2 is just gonna get hanged. They're not even speaking. I guess they're going down. Guilty. Let this cook says 3. You gonna defend yourself says 10 or... Guys, we gotta figure out who this veteran is. Gotta figure it out. I don't know, man. Look, I'm gonna put 14 down as Plague Bearer for now. I guess. Put him down as Neutral Apocalypse. I'll put 5 down as Veteran. Okay, this was Shroud, by the way. And I don't really know what else I can guess. I'm not confident in tonight's guess at all. Not even a little. 7 says he visited someone last night. It was 15. That's all he said. And then he whispered 15. What do you guys think? You gonna defend yourself or maybe 10's Coven? I'm not confident at all. I'm thinking 5's veteran because he didn't stop speaking on day 1. I'm thinking 10's Coven because he seems kind of sus. And then 14 Neutral Apocalypse because I know that there's another Neutral Apocalypse in this and 14 claimed Lookout. I don't know. Not confident. Yeah. Alright, well that was pretty expected. Hopefully things become a little clearer today. But a lot of people are dying. I don't like this. Okay. Lookout gets killed. Oh, we got a werewolf. Interesting. Jonathan calling the Lookout. Also, why did I put 14 down as... Mum said it's my turn with the 15 visit. Okay. Wait, I need to look at what I guessed. What the hell did I guess? Why did I put 14 down as Neutral Apocalypse? Oh, 5 was Werewolf. Why did I think 14 was the LO? Am I crazy, boys? Have I lost my mind? You know what it was? It's because last game 14 was Lookout. It's infecting this game. Okay, 7 the Trickster dies to Werewolf 2. Sheesh. Alright. Regardless, our guess was screwed anyway since Werewolf was 5. And he died to a burst. 5 Werewolf, me, Coven, 13 Dep. Me, Coven, 13 Deputy, 3 Burrs. Did this guy just claim Potion Master and admit his stuff to me? Like, what? Evil majority, they say. There's 3 Coven and a Berserker. Alright, I'm gonna go in and trust 15 on this. He's talking to me like he's a Potion Master and he couldn't be anything else. So, I am going to believe that. They say 3's Berserker and 13's Dep. 3's now claiming Vet. Okay. 3 Veteran, the confirmed guy, right? Crack dealer. Vet is confirmed. They say 15, are you dense? But this guy tried to tell me that 3's Burrs. That's not even true. So he's feeding me misinformation. I'm not going to vote. Okay, 3 Vet, me, Coven, 13 Dep. Alright. But this guy got voted. I'm going to believe this guy. I don't know why he's selling. You know what? He was giving me bad information on purpose. Try 3 because I wanted to leave the shrouds in. Actually, if you want to do us a favor, can you guess 14 as Burrs? Bro, you keep giving me bad info. Did 8 and 14 claim yet, they say? "14 disconnects from life." Guiltying, they say. If 14 leaves, he's gonna get guiltied. And just says, splendid. Who tried to vote this guy right away? Obviously, this guy got checked. By the way, I'm betraying 15. Okay, 14 left, but he's still Burrs, they say. Alright, I'm going for 3, I'm going for 15, but I'm going to go for a second Coven. I'm going for the Betrayal, boys. If 15 is going to out himself to make some sort of a long-term play, I'm betraying. I am betraying. Okay, 10. 10's Coven. Right? 10's Coven, 15's Coven, 3's Vet. We're going for that. Let's assume it's a 4 Coven match. One of them is 15, and that's why 15 feels comfortable enough to out himself because he figures there'll be enough Coven to win. Which means the other Covens are... Which means it's 15, 10, 9. Let's just say it's 15, 10, 9. Or one of them is obviously not... Coven. Let's see. Well, we chose wisely. The witch tried going for us. Someone attacked you, but your defense was too high. Well, 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 witch. Tried to prevent me, eh? That's not the way it works, buddy. Also, they tried attacking me. Nice job. Attacking me. He says, you're welcome, GG. He doesn't realize his friend got doomed. He thinks I doomed 14. Oh, I couldn't communicate with the veteran in time. I think Coven still wins. Coven still wins. Because there's 3 of them. But, man, 15 says, well, I'm doomed. 10 gets doomed. And then 9 says, that's funny. Then says, insane work. Doom 2 Coven and we still win, says 9. Yep. The thing is, even if I doomed 3 of the Coven, even if I doomed 3, they still lose. Well, I guess I could have made it a draw, maybe. But I didn't want to gamble it too much. Because one of these people is not Coven. I figured 10 was definitely Coven, and I already had that read on day 2. 15's already outing themselves. And I don't want to gamble between 8 and 9. You know what I mean? And you see, it's not 8. 8 says, why me? Alright. You know, if 8's Jester, this would be really cool. They go 15 votes. 15 votes 8. Okay, wait. What if 8's Jest, and then 8 haunts 9, and then it's a Doomsayer Jest only win? They have to go for 8 no matter what. I'm really hoping this guy is Jester. Tarnation Coven, I was doing so good. Oh, never mind. I don't think he's Jest. He doesn't seem to be Jest. You're saying why me? Because 3 is dead tonight. Is he Soul Collector, they say? Is it really SC? Not gonna lie, I thought I did vote at LOL. Ironic. I said to vote fast. I was slower than Trump's brain, they say. Well, this is getting hanged. This is, I didn't even claim. I know. Retry Dino. So I'm trying to think, if I had went 15, 10, 9 as Coven, and like I said, I wouldn't have done it because it's a gamble, because 9 or 8, I was Werewolf. That's right. Double Werewolf. And, yeah, I just didn't want to risk. Although, what would have happened was, they would have hanged 8, and then 3 goes on alert, and then maybe, Dan actually wins. There's a chance it could have happened. So if the veterans save their alerts, maybe they can go on alert here. And for some reason, 9 has the book. And then they all die. Yeah, I just didn't want to work with 15 wholeheartedly because he was outing himself. It's a very bold move to be like, and it was giving me bad info too, where it was like, okay, 13's depth. Oh, what did he say? He was like, okay, 3 burrs, guess 3. And I was like, And then he turns out to be veteran. He goes, okay, 3 veteran. I'm like, okay, I don't really trust what you tell me now. Anyway, the veteran's dead. Point is, they didn't even have to attack the veteran. They could have just stayed home regardless. So 9 is the sole survivor. We got stoned. Wait, they actually did visit this guy. Lone PM walks out, says 10. Did they all actually die to veteran? I don't know why Deucer visited night 1 though, they say. Oh wait, yeah, this guy got stoned because the Deucer went to him. Yeah, the witch did die to vet. That's crazy. Witch had the book. So they had Potion Master Witch. We told them to stone Coven and they visited you and died. Anyways, I have to say, this was a fun game. Wait, 15 was Rit. What? I guess 9 was Potion Master. Did anyone even get sniped this game? I don't know. Bro, the brain fart we had this game was that I put 14 down as Neutral Apocalypse because I thought he was PB, but he actually was Neutral Apocalypse, bro. Dude, you know that means our guess was actually very close. 14 Neutral Apocalypse was right. It was just Werewolf being 5 that was wrong. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as a Retributionist. We are number 10 on the list. Let's get it. Retributionist gaming, boys. Alrighty, well, here's hoping there's no Necromancer in this and no other Retributionists, so we can have full monopoly over the dead bodies. And I'm also hoping that something useful actually dies. We've got 15 claiming town power, and they want protection. Wait, and someone said, I'll kill 15, I guess. 14 says, another roll that sucks. And then 15 wants protection, says, I'll kill 15. That's funny. 11's name is Rat Plague, and he says, join me, rats. And 4 says, rats. Cheese, rats. Damn, bro. Alrighty, so we don't really have a trustable claim. Night 1, nothing. If we don't prove ourselves, we will hang. Nobody believes a town support claim who claims Retri with a bad will. Anyway, 15 wants TP. 14, sad face. Okay, they're all dead. But actually, 15 lived and 14 lived. 11, the Shroud dies. To a bodyguard. Cool. Wait, this is good. We can actually be useful. We can use the bodyguard at night. So as long as there's no necromancer stealing the body, and there's no other retributionists stealing the body, we can use the BG. Great work. It's all coming together. Unfortunately, there is a Medusa in this. So, we are going to be a little limited in what we can do. For all we know, 12 is a very useful role and we can't use it. But at least the bodyguard died defending someone, which is the best possible outcome if there's a Retributionist in the match. So tonight we'll be using 13. A lot of whispering going on. Alright, we'll see. See how this one pans out. One claims witched. Oh, the immediate reveal. I hope this guy doesn't hang me. He got witched and he revealed for that reason. Oh, and a deputy actually successfully shoots someone. Bro, this is very chaotic. He shot the witch. Yes. Do you think one got witched because his name's Hemorrhoids and 5's name is Heroids? Maybe. Well, it says, hey, look at that. TP did exist. Yep. Oh, wait. It's because one claimed witch and then 5 said that he checked one, so they figured this guy was probably witch and shot him. Maybe. They say, why'd you shoot 5? You visited 1, says 4. Silly witch. Alright, we're gonna use the bodyguard on the mayor tonight, boys. That's the plan. They say VFA from 3. I have to claim town support and I have to survive today to use the bodyguard on 1. They say 3 roll. Town support for me to speed it up. 4 claims town support. 6 claims town killing. 14 claims neutral killing. 8 claims town protect. 3 claims... I'm gonna claim TS as well now. They're voting 9. Vote 9. They might not trust me, boys. They actually might not trust. 3 was pretty late. Damn, bro. Okay, 8 claim town protect, 3 claim town protect. Is 2 the dep? What did 2 say? TS? No. It's TS. 7. Also claim TS. Burn the AFK. Okay, I'm glad this guy gets to hang. We get to hang this dude for being AFK rather than getting me. 14 says this is confirmed. You know, no. We should all ignore 14. 15 and 14 both try to vote innocent. Little weird. 15 is the town power claim. Alright. Good. Good. So, use the bodyguard on 1. 14 says, Coven, push this. Nope, it was Coven. Alright, there goes the Medusa. Cool. 4 says, sure. 1 says, you sure, 14? Alright, I hope no one steals the corpse. 6 is Berserker, defense too high. 3 claim town protect, 8 claim town protect. Okay. Bro, one of these town supports better not be a Retributionist who steals the corpse. Although, if that does happen, we can at least argue, well, the dead body was missing, the corpse was missing, and then relay that information back to the mayor, so we're a bit more believable. Okay. I hope someone tries to attack 1 so we can confirm ourselves and get a kill. It'll be so good, dude. I need this. I need to be useful as a retri for once. No. Okay, the dead body wasn't taken, but no one attacked 1. No one has stolen any corpses. Alright, they've killed 7. 7 was Enchanter. He died to Burrs. Okay. 12 was Baker. By the way, I'm solo. They said 6 was Burrs, but 6 is claiming town killing. Are they the dep? We'll see. I'm going to whisper this to 1. Night 1 attack saved by BG. Silenced. Night 2 rollblocked. There's a rollblocker in this. They say thanks. They say 15 out here getting ganged. Apparently. Alright, one, I whispered you my info. I'd like to not get hanged. They say the roadblock is pretty funny. 8 just goes woof. So, we are at risk of getting hanged. We're just going to follow what the mayor does. Follow their lead. 14 is acting like a neutral killing. Well, 6, sorry, we don't have any other leads. 6 is Burrs. Alright, they've turned on 6. So I guess 6 is Burrs. Deputy is someone else. Night 1 attack saved by BG. Silence. Night 2 rollblocked. Thanks. Whispers 1. Is 15 the dep? 6 says 2. Were you checking for silence? By the way, the longer the mayor stays in, the stronger they get. And there don't seem to be any ritualists in this. But I don't see a conj either. So is it a jinx match? Or is it only 3 coven? Are there no coven left? He told me he's Burrs. 14 just keeps saying, you know what, everyone. They say, how would they know 6 is Burrs? Medusa was on 12, which was on 1. Yeah, and then one says he told me he's Burrs. When I say I'm full claiming, I don't lie. I don't care what role I am, says 6. Well, you're dead now. Is 14 trying to play off Jester or something? He seems to be Jest. 15 now says that he's knighting 1. Okay, I'm protecting 1. He can be a knighted mayor. Attack 7 at their request. Wow, 7 wanted to die. Sheesh. Alright, the good thing about Retributionist is you can keep using the corpse. So, bodyguard on 1. Do it again. Now, arguably, I could go on 15. Maybe someone will try to kill 15, but they might try to kill 1 because I don't want a knighted mayor out there. It's too powerful, especially when they have protection. Anyway, let's get 6 out of here. 8 is still claiming town protect and 3 is claiming town protect. Let's see how legit they are. Also, there's a roll blocker out there somewhere. Maybe it's just 2, the TS claim. Alright, let's see. Yes! We did it, boys. We were finally useful as Retri. Finally. Oh, but he's still dead. Oh, that means multiple things attacked him. Oh, we died to double Arsonist. No, do we still lose? After all this, we're still dead. No. Bro, he got double doused and ignited and attacked by something else. Bro, what is that death note, by the way? I'm so upset, dude. Not the plot twist. Anything but the plot twist. Voodoo Master's dead. I don't know if we have majority. I think we're done. I think it's 2 Arsonists and us. And it looks like 15 was Arso. That's why the Voodoo Master got ignited. Because he silenced 15. Who's not Monarch. 2's alive, but... let's just see who's who. Okay, 4 was a Doomsayer. Bro, what the hell? This game was evil majority. Witch, Medusa, Enchanter, Voodoo Master. You know, a rare match where there's no Jinx, Ritualist, or Conj. You don't often see that. Anyways, I should get confirmed here by the bodyguard kill. But I think it's done. There's just not enough people. 14 was another Shroud, by the way. Dude, what the hell? And he tried attacking 1. And yeah, he died to BG. Dude. So it's literally 2 Arsonists. Me. And something else. We can't beat the Arsonists. We just can't. We can't do it. There's nothing else to do. It's just done. Wow. Double Shroud, double Arso. Bro. What is this game? That's crazy. They say, well, okay then. He says, well, okay then, guess you win. Eight and 15 are already whispering. Your tab, right? I'm, I say Rhett has BG. He says no. What are you? 15 says Rhett has BG. He says what killed 5? Okay. I'll pretend to be so I'm Rhett BG. I douse you ignite. Roger that. Eight's Rhett. He says, I mean, okay, we lose anyway. They're not going to believe this, by the way. Can I raise the mail? Oh, I can't. Oh, this is silly. I'll go on 2. So, yeah, look, by the way, yeah, we're not winning. But, and if 8 and 15 didn't figure who they were so quickly, if they were a bit more unsure, my plan was to just troll everyone, act like arsonists so they can douse each other. And then they'd have to clean the gasoline. Oh, man. Yeah, we get ignited. Rip. It's over, boys. It is all over. Completely unwinnable game. Oh. So when the guy claimed rollblocked, he actually wasn't rollblocked by anything. It was just bullcrap. Apparently 12 was Baker. 15 just says rip. Who says, yeah, I don't really know how else he thought it was going to go. Anyway, so they vote up number 2. 2's going down. They say GG, GG, yup. Well, GG, yep. 4-town game, bodyguard, mayor, retri, dep, and we were all useful. The deputy got a successful shot off. The mayor led the town to success. The bodyguard saved the, who did he save? He saved the arsonist, but at least he took down a shroud, and then we took down the second shroud. I was trying to make them douse each other accidentally. Was worth a shot. GG. Well, subscribe for more. Click the video on your screen, and I'll see you in the next one. See? Look, he almost doused 8. You see? That's crazy.